Hi Internet! Today we are here to go over some different protein powders. If you are a longtime user of protein powders like me, then you know the trouble of finding a good protein powder. When I was at Whole Foods the other day, I noticed that they had a ton of samples, and I thought that it would be kind of fun to buy a bunch of the samples and go over them with you. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you the samples that I bought, and I had a couple samples that have been sent to me by companies, so we are gonna go over those samples, and then what I'm actually gonna do is I'm going to try them real time after doing my workouts over the next couple weeks and let you know what I think. So I'd say probably the most important thing to me is that, number one, I really want it to be vegan and plant-based. The number two most important thing, which is like a very close second, is that it needs to taste good. So these days, most of the time I put my protein powder in a smoothie, meaning that the taste and the texture of it isn't super important since I'm gonna be mixing it in with banana and peanut butter and usually ice cubes, so the texture can kind of be disguised, but that's not often the case, and I know a lot of friends that never do that. I have a lot of friends, especially since I've started going to CrossFit again, a lot of people I see put their protein powder in one of the shakers and shake it up with typically just water, and in that case, the texture is very important. So I've definitely done this where I will put the powder into the shaker, shake it up, and just like gulp it down and not really thinking about the taste, typically because it tastes super bad and the texture is so gritty and I hate that. So we are on the mission here to find the best protein powder. And if we don't find it in this video, we're gonna keep searching, I'm gonna keep testing, and I'm gonna keep sharing it with you. So first up, we have this Vega Sport. So this Vega Sport is their performance protein. Out of all of them, I think that it has the most protein at 30 grams. So this packet right here has 30 grams of protein, which I think is kind of a lot compared to other plant-based proteins that I've tried. So 30 grams of protein, 6 grams of BCAAs, 6 grams of glutamine. It also has turmeric, tart cherry, and probiotics in it. And this is the berry flavor. So I'm going to be trying this one. I think I'll try this one first. And then very quickly, the nutrition facts. It is in this one pack, which is one serving. It has 150 calories, 3 grams of fat, and 390 milligrams of sodium. So I'm trying to really watch my sodium intake. It's something that I'm just trying to be a little more aware of. All right, let's see, the next protein powder that I'm gonna try, how about this one, this raw protein, Beyond Organic Protein Formula. I got two, this is from Garden of Life. I got two Garden of Life ones. This one's the Marley coffee flavor, which I honestly got just because it's coffee flavored. It sounded good to me. This one is only 17 grams of protein, which even though that's almost half of the one that I just showed you of the Vega Sport, I still think 17 grams is pretty good. So 17 grams of protein. Let's see, live probiotics and enzymes, no filler, artificial flavors. Oh, something that I forgot to mention is that all of these proteins, they are all vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, every single one of these. So again, all plant-based, and they are all gluten-free, just so you know. So the nutritional information for this one is only 90 calories, which is significantly smaller than the other one, but it is also half of the protein, 3 grams carbohydrates. I'm really excited to try this one, mostly because of the coffee flavor. So we'll let you know how that one goes. All right, which one's next? Okay, this one is the Whole Foods brand. This is their plant-based fit protein chocolate cinnamon. Again, I got this largely based, I wanted to try the Whole Foods brand, but also I was really attracted to chocolate cinnamon. Kind of like coffee, anything that says cinnamon on it, I will get. So just like the last one, this one is 17 grams of protein, which kind of seems to be the normal for a serving of this plant-based protein. The nutritional information, this one is 110 calories, 5 grams carbohydrate, again 17 grams of protein, and the sodium is 280 milligrams. I think that I looked at them and this had the lowest amount of sodium in it. So I'll let you know how this one goes. I'm kind of excited to try this one. Something about the things in it sound really good to me. So that's this one. This is the one that I have two of, is this Aloha. I believe these are the ones that were sent to me last year actually. I've had these for a while and I have tried them. And I don't quite remember. I tried these like super quick after a roller derby game actually, and I don't have a big memory of how they were. So we're gonna try them again because I have them, and I have the vanilla and the chocolate. And these are, again, Aloha brand, which I think it's an online company and they have really great stuff. I've tried a lot of their products. So these are 18 grams of protein, it's very similar to the other ones. 18 grams of protein, plant-based, whole foods, Okay, 150 calories for this one serving, 4.5 grams of fat, 10 grams of carbohydrates. It's the sodium, 190 milligrams of sodium. So actually this one's less than the last one. It has pea protein in it, pumpkin seed protein, hemp seed protein, coconut water, coconut cream, apple juice, vanilla bean, Himalayan pink salt, monk fruit extract. I don't know, these sound like great ingredients. Contains coconut cream, coconut water, and coconut sugar. So I'm excited to try these. I'll try both flavors and let you know. So this is the other Vega that I got. This is the Vega 1, different than the Vega Sport apparently. So Vega 1 all-in-one nutritional shake, mocha flavor. I know that I've said about quite a few of these that I was excited about the flavor, but I'm very excited about this flavor. So this one has the most calories of all of them, it seems. 160 calories, 6 grams of fat, 25 milligrams of sodium. That's by far, that's a lot less than all the other ones. I think the next lowest one was what, 190? So 13 grams of carbohydrates and 20 grams of protein. I think that was the most important thing. I didn't mention that, 20 grams of protein. These I think are really interesting because they market them as an all-in-one nutritional shake. So with that, apparently that includes the 20 grams of protein, 6 servings of greens, which I kind of find really neat. I really like that. 50% vitamins and minerals of your daily intake, fiber, omega-3s, antioxidants, probiotics, 160 calories. I'm excited. I think I've said that about all of these, right? That I'm excited to try them. I hope that they all perform and then I just buy giant tubs of all of them and I'm set on plant-based protein powder for years. And last but not least, this is another Garden of Life raw protein, and this is the raw protein and greens like this last one. So both of these have greens in them, which I just think is such a neat concept because sometimes you don't have time to eat a salad, have a protein shake, get a balanced meal in. I don't know. It's just nice to know that I've got my greens in even though I just had this post-workout protein shake. So, Gardens of Life, raw proteins and greens, raw, vegan, gluten-free, blah, blah, blah. This has organic spinach, kale, broccoli, and alfalfa grass juice in it. This one is 20 grams of protein and it says 6 veggies. I guess 6 servings of veggies, of greens, I don't know. Okay, 100 calories per packet, 140 milligrams of sodium, 3 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fat, again, 20 grams of protein, lots of vitamins in it. This one looks good. I think that this has no, oh, it's just vanilla, so another vanilla. All right, so as I mentioned, I will be trying these throughout the next couple weeks or however many workouts it takes me to get through these protein sample packets, and I'm gonna report back. I'm doing a very brave thing in that I am going to work out, naturally getting very gross in the process, and then I'm going to record myself having these protein shakes in real time because I want you to know that I really tried them after my workout. Not that they would taste any different if I had them not after a workout, but that's what we're gonna do. So now that we've discussed all of them, take it away, future Britta. All right, so I just finished a CrossFit workout, some of the footage which you saw from my GoPro. I'm sitting in the parking lot of my CrossFit gym and somebody's about to walk behind me and they're gonna think I'm crazy. So I have my shaker bottle that I filled up with water in the gym. I am gonna put my little shaker ball in it. And I guess I should have done this first. Today, they're gonna think I'm crazy. All right, today we're gonna I'm gonna first try out this Vega Sport. All right, so I'm gonna put this in my shaker bottle. Okay. All right, it's a pretty pink color. In case you care what the color of your protein shake is. So I'm gonna tell you my initial thoughts. I'm gonna drive home, which takes 15 minutes, finish my shake, and then tell you. So upon initial taste, it's pretty good and it's not too gritty. I'm gonna drive home and I'll tell you what I think when I get there. Okay, I'm home now. I am sitting on a rope swing in my front yard and I have finished my protein shake. This was the Vega Sport. I think it was a berry flavor and I loved it. I would totally buy this one, and this might honestly be the very first plant-based protein that I found that I really enjoyed. I mean, it tasted good and I actually enjoyed it as opposed to, let me just hurry up and drink this so that I can get my protein down. So Vega Sport Berry would totally buy it, and I recommend it. So it was a tiny bit gritty, but again, I kind of think all protein shakes are at least a tiny bit gritty, but I loved it. I thought it was great. This was the berry flavor. I kind of assume that all the flavors will have the same texture, the same amount of, or really lack thereof, grittiness. So I can't speak for the other flavors, but the berry flavor was great, and I would love to see what other flavors they have. So I'm interested to try the other ones, but Vega Sport is definitely something that I see myself buying. So I will see you tomorrow for the next protein powder. Today is day 2 of protein powder testing. I did not film at the gym, and I did not film after the gym in the car because it's just kind of awkward to film yourself while you're working out and then to film yourself in the car. So I did the protein powder on the way home, and now I'm going to tell you what I think. So let me show you which one I have. I did this one. It is the Garden of Life Raw Protein Marley Coffee, and it was pretty terrible. I would not buy this. The coffee flavor, I bought this largely because of the coffee flavor, which did not come across in the taste at all. Kind of just tasted like vanilla, and it was super, super chalky. Every time I took a drink afterwards, it kind of felt like I was, like my mouth was just sandpaper. So I actually have this, I don't know how much, if you can see this, I have this much left, and I don't even plan to finish it because it's just kind of gross. And we did a lot of weights today at CrossFit. We did deadlifts and hang cleans, so I really needed some good protein. So I might get something inside, but I'm not even gonna finish that because it's really gross. So again, this protein powder, Gardens of Life, Marley coffee flavor, not a fan. Hopefully day 3 will be better. Hey friends, this is plant-based protein numero tres. I tried the Whole Foods brand, the plant-based fit protein. This is the chocolate cinnamon, and I've only had a little bit of it. I forgot to take my shaker to the workout with me today, so I'm just not having it when I get home. I think I have a little bit of a bias against this one because I'm trying it with lukewarm water as opposed to cold, and somehow that makes it not quite as good. So having drank about half of this, I like it. I do not love it as much as the Vega Sport. That one was, I took one sip of it and loved it, but it's good. It has a little bit of a tiny bit of grittiness to it, but it's not terrible. The flavor is pretty good. It's pretty chocolatey. I don't like super taste the cinnamon, which is funny because it has kind of a lot of cinnamon in it if you look at the package. But overall, I like this. I would give it a thumbs up, and I probably would buy it, although if I'm being honest, I would definitely buy the Vega Sport over this. So if you happen to see this one and you just want to pick it up and try it, I would say it's definitely worth a shot. But as of right now, protein powder number 1, the Vega Sport, has definitely been my favorite. Protein powder number 4. All right, today we tried the Aloha chocolate one, not the vanilla. I do have the vanilla, but this was the chocolate one today. I'm just about finished with it. And I would give this one, I would give this protein powder, I would say like a B. I did like it. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I did like it. I thought the flavor was really good. It wasn't the best flavor of the ones I've tried for this, but the flavor was really good. It was a little gritty. I don't know if gritty is the right word because it was like a different kind of grit, a lot different than the last one that I really didn't like, but it was just kind of thick. I guess thick is the right word. Like, it was thick and it didn't quite blend very well. Even though I shook the hell out of it, it still didn't blend very well. So overall, Aloha chocolate I think was pretty good. It tasted, it had a very good flavor to it, and I think this would be a great one to buy if you knew you were going to be mixing it in things. If you were going to be putting this in like a protein smoothie with some fruit. It had a really great flavor, and overall I liked it. Hey guys, today we are on protein powder number 5. If you hear some strange noises, it's because today I am sitting in my backyard with dogs and chickens literally at my feet. I am trying the second to last protein powder that we're going to try, which is the Vega One All-in-One Nutritional Shake. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is the mocha flavor, and one sip and I am officially hooked. Moral of the story of this whole video is just that Vega is the best. So for this one, I'm not quite finished with it, but about 3/4 of the way, and I love it. The flavor is so, so good. It is a little thick, and maybe that's just because I didn't put enough water with it. I filled my shaker up about this much, which is how much I usually fill my shaker up, and it is kind of thick, so maybe I just need to add more water to it next time, or maybe it's just a thick shake, but the flavor is super mocha-y, and I love that. I really, really like it. I really like this one. That mocha flavor is so good. I will say something about the consistency isn't quite as good as the Vega Sport that I had. Like overall, that's been the best on consistency and just texture, but the flavor of this is probably my favorite. I really, really like this flavor. I would give this an A+, and 100% I'm probably gonna go inside and buy a bucket of this online tonight because I really like this a lot. I also really like, I'll remind you that it's the all-in-one nutritional shake, so it has 20 grams of protein, which is pretty good, 6 servings of greens, 50% daily intake of vitamins and minerals, fiber, omega-3, antioxidants, probiotics, and it is 160 calories. So 6 grams of fat. So I really like this one a lot. Sorry, I keep looking at the viewfinder. But I really like this one a lot, and again, I'm totally gonna go order this like tonight. A+ for Vega One all-in-one nutritional shake. Hey guys, welcome to protein powder number 6. This is the last one. Today we are trying the raw protein in greens. This is from Garden of Life, and it's real raw vanilla flavored. So as you can see, the color is green just due to the greens that are in this protein. I mentioned this before, but I really like the fact that this is protein in greens. I just think that's a great concept. The flavor of this is vanilla. It's just a plain flavor, nothing too special. It does taste good, like it's a nice flavor, but it doesn't have a lot of flavor. Like it's a very, very mild flavor. So if that's something that you're looking for in a protein powder, I think that this could be a good pick. I also really think that this protein powder, this protein in greens, would be a great option for mixing into things. So whether you're mixing it into a smoothie or mixing it into something like protein pancakes, I have a great recipe for those on my blog, then this I think would be great because, again, just love that it has the greens in it and it's a very mild flavor, and I think that the somewhat chalkiness of this wouldn't really come across if you're mixing it into something. So I would give this, I think, a B because it was good. I kind of enjoyed it. I wouldn't necessarily purchase it over the Vega Sport because at the end of the day that one was my favorite, but yeah, it was pretty good and I give it a thumbs up. Alright guys, well that's it for my protein powder testing. I hope that you learned something, and I hope that you maybe found a new protein powder that you would like to try. At the end of the day, the Vega Sport, specifically the berry flavor, I think was my all-time favorite, but I also loved the flavor of the Vega One Mocha. That one was really nice. If you have a recommendation for protein powder you think that I should try, please let me know by leaving a comment down below or by commenting on my blog post. You can get a link to that in the description. Also, if there is a protein powder that you have never tried but that you would like to and you don't want to spend the money, let me know and I will try it for you and report back. So just leave that again down in the comments and I will try it out or let you know if I've already tried it. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I know that this is a long video. All of the information that I talked about in this video, the protein powders that I tested and what I thought about them, some of that will be down in the description of the YouTube video and some of that will be over on my blog. I'm going to do a full write-up of everything, recapping the video over on my blog. Again, thanks for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys! This is Zoro's video check-in. Would you like to maybe try some protein as well? How do you feel about this? No, he does not like protein powder at all, but great, more for me.